evening. Here is the news at 1. I am Dele Agadumo. The Lagos State Office for Disability Affairs, LASODA, has again reiterated its call for inclusivity and empathy towards persons with disabilities, PWDs. General Manager of LASODA, Adenike Oyetunde Lawal, made the call during a courtesy visit by the Managing Director of the Lagos Metropolitan Area Transport Authority, LAMATA, Abimbola Akiajo, and her team. Oyetunde Lawal, who emphasized the need for societal change, also underscored the importance of recognizing and accommodating the diverse needs of PWDs, urging a shift beyond policymaking towards fostering a culture of empathy. In her remarks, Managing Director of LAMATA, Abimbola Akiajo, said the purpose of the visit was to facilitate a better relationship between both agencies and express LAMATA's commitment to collaborating with LASODA. Applauding LASODA's holistic perspective on disability issues, she assured that together they can both explore avenues that will enhance service delivery and promote inclusivity within Lagos State. Lagos State government has clamped down on illegal estate development in the area of the state. Commissioner for Physical Planning and Urban Development, Oluyinka Olumide, who was acting on the directive of the State Executive Council, led a special joint exercise to the axis where erring estate developers were served notices and requested to come forward to the relevant authorities to perfect their documents. Olumide said under no circumstances should any developer go ahead and start the development of estates without obtaining layout approval, planning permit and fencing permit as may be required, noting that these requirements were to ensure the attainment of organized, livable and sustainable built environment. On his part, the Permanent Secretary, Office of Physical Planning, Oluwole Shotire, said the staff of the Office of Physical Planning are always ready to guide developers through the process, urging them to ensure that they get all required approvals before embarking on any project. Also speaking, General Manager, Lagos State Physical Planning Permit Authority, Kehinde Oshinaike, implored property owners and developers to seize the opportunity provided by the 90-day amnesty program or period on the planning permits for completed buildings to regularize the developments by obtaining planning permits on their existing buildings. Civil society organizations have condemned what they described as the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC's anti-democratic approaches to issues of law enforcement against former Kogi Governor Yahaya Bello. They also condemned the unjust application of state power by the federal government. This came on the heels of a notice issued by the EFCC declaring Bello wanted for offences in connection with an alleged case of money laundering to the tune of 80.2 billion naira. In a press conference led by the chairman of the Center for Anti-Corruption and Open Leadership, Dele Agadumo, they pointed out that the EFCC did not send a letter of invitation to Bello, thus the allegation that he evaded an arrest does not exist. The CSOs also called on the federal government to first obey all the court orders preceding their actions in court and then go ahead to vacate them through due process of law. Oil marketers are gearing up to load refined petroleum products from the Port Harcourt Refining Company, PHRC, as workers at the facility race to get set for production on the directives of the Nigerian National Petroleum Company Limited, NNPCL. Operators under the aegis of the Independent Petroleum Marketers Association of Nigeria, IPMAN Rivers State Branch, said they paid a visit to the Port Harcourt refinery and found out that the plant might start releasing refined petroleum products this month. National Public Relations Officer of IPMAN, Ukadike Chinedu, who confirmed this, said the operators projected a 500 naira per litre price for premium motor spirit, popularly called petrol, from the Port Harcourt refinery in Rivers State. Chinedu noted that operators are optimistic about a price reduction from the refinery. Today is World Creativity and Innovation Day. The United Nations designated 21st of April as World Creativity and Innovation Day to raise awareness of the role of creativity and innovation in all aspects of human development. Creative industries, which include audiovisual products, design, new media, performing arts, publishing, and visual arts, are a highly transformative sector of the world economy in terms of income generation, job creation, and export earnings. On World Creativity and Innovation Day, the world is invited to embrace the idea that innovation is essential for harnessing the economic potential of nations, as innovation, creativity, and mass entrepreneurship can provide new momentum towards achieving the Sustainable Development Goals (SDGs). Now, foreign news. The House of Representatives has finally approved billions of dollars in new United States military aid for Ukraine to help combat Russia's invasion. The much-delayed measure had vocal opponents in Congress, and it took a fragile bipartisan deal to get the $61 billion package through. Republicans said more than a third will be dedicated to replenishing weapons and ammunition. Ukrainian President Vladimir Zelensky described the U.S. support as vital, saying the aid would keep the war from expanding and save thousands of lives. It is unclear where the aid will arrive or when the aid will arrive, but reports suggest it could be within days, as the package will now go to the Senate, which is expected to pass it before President Joe Biden signs it into law. In our sports, Chief Executive Officer of Chippa United, Siviwe Mpegesi, says Nigerian goalkeeper Stanley Nwabali could leave the club at the end of the season. Nwabali caught the eye with his impressive display for Nigeria at the 2023 Africa Cup of Nations in Cote d'Ivoire. The 27-year-old is reportedly a target for clubs within and outside South Africa. Mpegesi confirmed that a number of foreign clubs are interested in the shot stopper and declared that he will allow him leave if they receive a suitable offer. Nwabali has kept 9 clean sheets for Chippa United this season. And that ends our news at 1. Just before we go, maintain adequate distance from the vehicle ahead of you to avoid collision. You can follow us and like all our various social media platforms: X Traffic Radio 961, Instagram Lagos Traffic Radio 961. Subscribe and watch our news and programs live on YouTube at Traffic Radio 961. You can also visit our website at trafficradio961.ng. Did you know that the Sanwo-Olu administration completed and inaugurated new office of the Citizens Mediation Center in Ikorodu? You can get more details on the Lagos State Government website. For contact with the newsroom, send a message to info@trafficradio961.ng. That is news broadcast compiled by Adewale Olu-Oroku. I am Dele Agadumo. Good afternoon. Thank you for listening.